it's Miss Young. I'm back. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are staying healthy. And we are just going to go ahead and jump into this lesson today. Like I said, guys, this is just going to be a quick 10-minute lesson. I don't want them to be super long and drawn out, but I definitely want to make sure that during this break that you are learning and that we are staying focused on what we're learning in math. And remember, with our math, we are working on multiplication right now, and we're going to be masters of multiplication by the end of this. I have faith in y'all. Okay, so today there are 3 strategies that we will use for multiplication. Our first strategy, which we're going to discuss today, is equal groups. Our second strategy, which we've done when we did addition, is repeated addition. And then our third strategy is going to be an array. And we're going to learn how to work with arrays and how to make them and how to use them for multiplication. But we are going to start with the first strategy today, and that is equal groups. I hope that y'all can see this okay. This is my daughter's easel. I have all my stuff at school and we can't go get it, so we're making do with what we have. Okay, so equal groups. So think to myself, what is equal group? What is equal groups? I don't know. You know, Miss Young forgets things all the time. What is an equal group? Well, an equal group is groups with an equal number of items in each group. And remember, when we discussed addition and subtraction, we said that that word equal meant the same. So it has the same number of items in each group. All of the groups are equal. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that, and we're going to see how does that pertain to multiplication. How can equal groups help us multiply? Okay, well first, Miss Young is going to draw 2 groups. I'm going to use circles. Okay, here are my 2 groups. And in my 2 groups, I want 3 stars in each group. So here's my 2 groups. In each group, I have 3 stars. Now remember, with our equal groups, that means that we need an equal number in each group. So I have 3 in this group, and I have 3 in this group. So they're both equal, check, good to go. Okay, so I look at this and I'm like, well, how can this help me multiply? How? Well, when we are multiplying, what we can do, how we can use equal groups, is we take the number of groups. So in this case, we have 2 groups, 1, 2, and we write that number down. So there's my number 2, because we have 2 groups, times the number of items in each equal group. So I have 1, 2, 3 items in each group. And then I'm going to put my equal sign. Now what happens when I do 2 times 3, this should equal the amount of stars I have total when I count all the stars in both groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our answer is 6. So this first number right here, my cat's in the way. This first number right here, guys, this is going to be your number of groups. Okay? The first number is going to be your number of groups. We have 1, 2 groups. Okay? This second number is going to be the number of items in groups. So in each group I have 3 stars. Okay? So the number of groups multiplied by the items in each group, and that gives you how many items we have total in both groups. Okay? All right, let's look at another example.
I think if you have that find that, I think that would probably be beneficial, and I think we could probably
Okay, let's look at another example, guys. Okay, this time I am going to have 1, 2 groups. I'm going to start with 2 groups again, okay? And then I'm going to do, let's say, 5 dots in each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They kind of look like chocolate chip cookies, which makes me hungry, but it's okay. different story. Okay, so now remembering what Miss Young just said, to write our multiplication sentence, we have to first write the number of groups. Well, whenever I look at this, I say, how many groups are there? Well, I know there's 1, 2. There are 2 groups. And then I'm going to put my multiplication sign, okay? And then, what was the next step? Right, Miss Young said to count the number of items in the group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to write the 5. Now I need to know how many dots do I have in both groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 times 5 equals 10. Okay? All right, Miss Young's going to do one more example with y'all, and then I'm going to leave you with one to do by yourself, and you can leave it down in the comments what you think the multiplication sentence is. Okay. So one more. This time I'm going to mix it up. This time I'm going to have 3 groups. And in each group, I'm going to have 3 lines. I'm not going to do dots again because those look like chocolate chips and those look like chocolate chip cookies and I'm hungry, so no. Okay, now remember to write our multiplication sentence using equal groups. I first need to write how many groups we have. So I have 1, 2, 3. So 3 times, now I count how many items we have in that first group. 1, 2, 3. So our multiplication is 3 times 3. And I want to know, what is 3 times 3? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 times 3 equals 9. And guys, that is easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is how we use those equal groups to multiply, to make multiplication sentences. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with a multiplication, or I'm going to leave you with equal groups, and down in the comment box below, I want you to write what is the multiplication sentence that goes with this equal group. Okay, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So down in the comment box below, I want y'all to write the multiplication sentence and the answer that goes with this equal group. Okay? All right, and rounding this out, guys, thank you so much. I hope that this worked out. I hope y'all can see everything. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm sorry this was a couple of days late. Things got crazy around my house, and YouTube was just being not cool. But if you have any suggestions on how Miss Young can make these lessons better, please let me know. I will see you next time, and we will be working with a repeated addition, which should also be easy peasy lemon squeezy, because we've already done that. But we're going to relate it to multiplication, okay? All right, stay safe, guys. I miss you so much. Please wash your hands, and I love you, and I will see you next time.